Hello and welcome to Xifeng Completes Zenith. This is a new series that I'm going to be doing of a game that I have done on this channel before. I did some speed runs and first look. But today I want to approach this game in a way that I haven't ever really approached it before and really explore it and really try to get 100% in this game because I really love this game and I've never really tried to 100% it because there are some things about this game that I don't particularly like, and the way that I like to play this game is actually very different from the way that you have to play in order to 100% the game. So this is the Ketco Monsters game, which is sort of like a little bit like Pokemon meets a top-down shooter. I shoot automatically. I can get up and melee in order to block bullets or deal some damage, and then I get a little bit of money for that. And there are a number of trainers. In fact, I think I can even see in, let's see, game, settings, zine. I know there's a place to see my achievements, but I'm not sure where that is yet. So you see I have two creatures to pick between, and then I have this radar that shows me where the trainers are, and I can zoom in and out. So I'm going to be going around and seeing all of the things that I don't normally see when I'm running through this, doing lots of tricks and just trying to get through it quickly. For instance, I'm going to be trying to collect all of the capsules. You get money for the capsules, and so we can use that money to upgrade our monsters. And the goal with the trainer game is to be able to beat the Hawk. And once we can beat the Hawk, we can get to the moon in the way that was originally intended, and you'll actually see when we get there that there are signs indicating that that's how they wanted you to do it. Going to head up this way, and down this hill we're going to head over to where the job starts, but then instead of starting the job right away, I'm going to find one of the trainers that's over there. Now, I've been working on ways of going through the dunes so that you spend as little time on the ground as possible because you lose speed when you're on the ground. And so I've been trying to figure out the fastest way to get across these dunes. But for today's series that I'm starting, I want to approach this game more slowly and more carefully. And so that means going through things with a lot of patience in order to make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm going to be working off of some YouTube videos of someone else who has 100%ed this game, because one thing that is very, very difficult for me is finding hidden things. I just don't have the patience to make that a really viable thing, and I don't want to make a lot of videos of me just kind of skating around the same places, not sure where to go or what to do. So I will be cribbing off of my betters in that regard, and going through the game basically in the way that, not exactly in the way that they did it, because this person did all of the missions and then all of the trainers and then all of the capsules. So I'm going to be going through it in a little bit more of an organic way, but I will be using their discoveries to make this series a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit less tedious for you to watch, a little less tedious for me to put together. Now, I believe the next trainer is at the top of this little bit here. And let's see. I think they're around this corner here. Yes, there they are. So, let's see. Each trainer has a little bit of a different style. You can see this one is dodging my shots a little bit and moving basically opposite to me and shooting quite a lot, more often than I do, but their shots are moving fairly slowly, so I can just bat them away like this. And so now I have $14. Now I can start talking about how I want to upgrade these guys. And in fact, I actually think I want to try out this character. See, this character moves around a lot faster. So I think I may actually want to focus on this character instead and make that my main. So this is the single-player version of the Catco Monsters game, but I'm not going to be playing that too much, because for now I want to focus on just beating all of the trainers and leveling up my creature enough to defeat the hawk. So this guy's moving around a bit, but has very slow shots that move in kind of interesting patterns. And it's the sort of patterns that remind me a little bit of bullet hell games, like games by Cave or Toho, where sometimes the bullets are moving in straight lines, but there's so many of them moving in such strange patterns that it looks like they're curving. So I can't actually tell whether the bullets are curving or just moving in directions that I don't expect, and kind of in this arcing pattern from my opponent moving around so much. It looks to me like they are curving, but if I try to just follow one of them with my eyes, it then looks like that one is going in a straight line. But some of them I'm following with my eyes, it does look like they are curving a little bit. So this is taking a pretty long time, partly because I don't have the damage. This guy's a little bit tanky, and partly because he's moving around so much that a lot of my shots are missing. And you can see he's not moving in relation to how I'm moving. Whoops. So, there we go. That's that one beat. And then this one over here. Let's see how this one moves around. So this one is leaving a trail of stationary bullets, which is interesting. But I think that means that I can kind of bat it off with my melee attack and just do a ton of damage that way. So that was quite easy. And so now we have to carry on this way and head over here. And once we're through here, I believe that there are a few more trainers up on this part. Yes, I see one over there. And we can also get another capsule. And the capsules give us money, so they will let us upgrade our creatures more. So how's this guy moving around? He's moving pretty slowly, shooting not very frequently, but his shots are moving quite quickly. And so I think I have to use the same kind of patience that I talked about in my Art, Arc, or Purpose video, of just getting shots in when I can, but focusing more on staying alive and not going after shots that I don't know that I can get. And my character is shooting automatically, but I know I can control where the shots go a little bit just by how I position and move my character. And so it is very much a decision to try to get my character to land a few shots rather than just trying to survive. So I think that is all of the trainers in this part of the game. And so I'm going to head down into the tunnel, and then that will end the Pick Up the Zine segment. And next time I will jump down into this tunnel and we will see the rest of the city. But first I'm going to go look up the locations of the trainers to make sure I haven't missed any. So that's what I'll be doing in the next episode, and then as I continue on, I'll be also completing all of the missions, including the time trials. And that will be very difficult because there's one time trial that I have never finished. And so that will be an interesting challenge to try to take on. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, as it does help me out. And if you have any thoughts, I would love to hear about them in the comments. I will see you next time, and until then, have a great rest of your day.